Why do flies always bring their stopwatches to parties? I don't know. I have never even noticed that they do that. Next time I'm at a party and I see flies, I'm going to see if they have stopwatches, and I'm going to ask them why they have those stopwatches. Unless I already know because I stopped this. I won't need to ask them why. I'll just say, I know why you brought that. I did a puzzle and it told me why. These are integers. We are comparing integers. We are identifying integers. We're finding words and we're translating them to integers. And we are working with absolute value, which is sort of a form of integer. We're also doing some substitution. So we've got a lot in here. I came prepared. When we get to that point, we'll start with this first column over here. I'm going to put the answers up there now for this. So write an integer for each situation. 3 units to the left of 0 is E. Here's 0, 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be E. S, the opposite of 8. Well, the opposite of positive 8 is negative 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. So S goes right here. And here is bubbles. If I have a deposit of $20, that's plus 20. We find that over here, that will be in. Over there on the very edge of the paper, plus 20. Well, not number. Let's go to letter T. 4 seconds after liftoff. That would be plus 4. So plus 4 is T. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to H. The opposite of negative 11. Well, the opposite of negative 11 is positive 11. H is positive 11. Now we get into these right here. I kind of wrote some things down. Starting with U. Negative n if n is 16. So I've got negative and I've got n. I'm going to substitute 16 for n. So that would give me negative and then 16. So the value of U is negative 16. Right there. Then we've got G. We've got negative n. Well, n is negative 16. So we've got negative right here. And then n is negative 16. So then I need another negative 16. So negative 16 makes positive 16. Because when you have two negatives, you get a positive. So G is positive 16. Let's come down to S. I've got negative, absolute value of negative 15. Well, the absolute value of negative 15 is 15. So when we bring that down, we still have the negative because it's outside the absolute value, and we've got 15. So S is negative 15. A, we've got X, the absolute value of X, if X is negative 12. So I'm going to substitute negative 12 for X. The absolute value of negative 12 is 12. A is 12. And then F. We've got negative absolute value of X. If X is negative 12. So let me bring this down. I'm going to substitute negative 12 for x. The absolute value of negative 12 is 12. I'll bring it down. I still have my negative because it's outside the absolute value. So f is negative 12. On to these right here. Look at C right here. Which is less, negative 18 or negative 4? Well, what do I have less money in my checking account? If I have negative $18 or negative $4? That is definitely less. If you're thinking about temperature, what's colder, negative 18 or negative 4? Negative 18. That would be C. Negative 18 is C. U, which is less, the absolute value of negative 20 or 19? Well, the absolute value of negative 20 is 20 or 19. Which one is less? Well, 19. So U is 19. H, which is less, 0 or negative 3. The exception is an absolute value sign, but when you have two negatives, it makes a positive. So that is positive 3. Which is less, 0 or positive 3? Well, 0. 0 is H. And we'll do the last two. Starting point 5. So we go up to the number line. We're doing F. We go up to the number line, 5, positive 13. We're going to go to the right, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's 18. 18 is F. And finally, this V down here, we start at negative 10 and then we go positive 23. Negative 10, then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and that's the letter V. Something about having fun. Because flies, something having fun. Okay, I'm going to stop. I'm taking the fun out of it. All right, you may finish.